And coming up next, moms and dads, cool stuff for your kids, even this goopy bath time stuff. It'll keep your kids occupied for the summer. Well, school is out for most kids starting next week. So how can we keep them occupied for the summer? Chris Byrne is here. He's the toy expert with TimeToPlayMag.com, and he's here to show us some ways. And Chris always knows all the latest and the greatest of the toys that are coming out. We're going to cover both inside and outside toys this hour. We're going to start with the inside toys.
Inside toys, in case it's a little hot here in Houston, you don't want to go outside. Classic toy, reimagined. This is Polly Pocket. Polly Pocket's been around since the 70s. This is her hangout house, and because it's Polly, her bed can convert to a hot tub.
Wow.
But the thing that's really unique about this one is she's got little suction cups on her feet. So she really can hang out. You can do all kinds of great, fun, creative play with it. And this is just the basic one. It's about $19.99 for the house. But there are different sets that kids can add on to it. So you've got Polly doing all kinds of different things. It's what they call in the business finger food. A lot of little tiny things for kids to play with. They really love that.
A lot of little tiny things to lose.
No. Well, you keep them all together. This is what Ziploc bags are for.
It's probably the parents' fault for not organizing. Legos are tremendously popular.
Right, and the game division has been really big. This is the brand new Lego City game. It's $19.99, and as you can see, you build the game, and then you run through. This is based on the popular Lego City brand, so it's all a cops and robbers chase game. So you're chasing around, trying to catch the cops are trying to catch the robbers before they can steal all the money. Really classic play. It's easy to play, fun to build, really engaging for kids. It takes about 10 to 20 minutes to play, which is really important for kids. You want to have a satisfying experience, then move on to the next thing.
What about the ages for this one?
Really 6 and up. 6 and up, it's great. It's a classic chase game, and Lego's done a really good job with creating good games as well as fun building.
Cool. All right. Now, this next princess I recognize because I've seen the advertisements.
Right.
It's the next Disney movie that's coming out.
This is Merida, Disney Pixar's movie. This is the first Pixar princess, so she's joining the pantheon of Disney princesses. It's all about a girl who's sort of self-aware, self-reliant. She has a curse. She has to get over the curse, resolve stuff with her mom. Really classic stuff. Mattel's done a beautiful job with rendering the doll. We think this is going to be one of the sleeper hits of the summer.
Wow.
Because a lot of stuff for boys out there right now, and not much for girls. So we think this is going to do really well. It's about $19.99, available at the Disney Store and other places like that as well.
And the movie is called Brave, I think.
Brave, right?
Yeah.
And Merida is the next Disney princess.
Okay, excellent.
Now,
all right, Star Wars.
Classic Star Wars. This is a brand new item from Hasbro called Fighter Pods. And you've probably heard about Squinkies and all of those little
Squinkies
tiny
are very
things.
popular.
Really popular. But you know what? Mostly they're collected by girls, not the Hot Wheels one, but these are the Fighter Pods, and they're all about fighting, and you create different things. You can go in there and bomb them out. I know, it's fun. And then you have the blind ones where you can get, oh, look, we found an R2-D2 in there. Really, the combination of collectability, playability, and all the different characters, about $19.99, and the collectors love this, too. I mean, right.
These are cute.
That's a little Luke Skywalker.
All right.
Little itty-bitty Luke Skywalker.
You can barely tell.
And finally,
this is the
I love this stuff.
Yeah.
This made our most wanted list for the summer. It's called Squishy Baff, and as you can see, it is just this gelatinous stuff. You create it in the bath. You dump this powder into it, and it's really great. When it's hot, you can get into it. I've actually done this. It's really fun.
Let me get you a paper towel here.
It's sort of great for all kinds of things. Now, parents are concerned about the mess. It's all contained, and then when you're done playing,
this is the magic I want to see because they show this in the commercial, and I would love to see this.
This is basically just the dissolving powder, which they call sodium chloride, and you can see in just a couple of moments it starts to get mushier and mushier, and then you can just wash it right down the drain with no damage. You can see it's turning right back into water. I'm doing more to try and make it work a little faster, but you can see it's turned right back into water.
Now, you were saying the substance because, my first concern was that this is going to be somehow harmful,
Oh, yeah.
and not that they would sell it, but, we've seen that before, maybe in the 70s or something. But anyway, this is the material that goes in diapers.
In babies' diapers that absorbs. Yeah. That's why when they pick it up and they show it doesn't leak, it's all absorbed.
All right, very good. Well, Chris will be hanging around later on in the hour. We're going to talk about outdoor toys, and that should be fun, too. Christine. We're out here in the Fox 26 atrium with toy expert Chris Byrne, and he is joining us to tell us about outdoor toys, and there's some really cool stuff I've never seen before.
Well, that's good, and it wouldn't be summer without a Super Soaker. Here, I'll let you do the honors.
I like this one.
This is the Nerf Electro Storm. It's a battery-operated Super Soaker. It shoots about 30 feet. It holds about 2.5 ounces of water. It's a great complement to your water arsenal because if you've got the heavy water that's really light, you can sort of drop the heavy one and run around.
I like it.
Great fun with
Automatic weaponry.
$9.99. Now the
Fun
Avengers,
for the whole family.
huge movie. If you know Iron Man, he's got his tri-power repulsor. This doesn't fit my wrist that well because it's designed for a kid. But this is one of the Iron Man things. Marvel, Disney, of course, behind the movie, and you can shoot the projectiles. And again, really great movie. This is also available at the Disney Store, Toys R Us, other places like that. But again, bring Iron Man to life. Kids like to pretend to be these guys rather than play with.
Oh, boys would love that. Okay. No doubt about it.
I can't get that off because it's designed for little children, not for me. Now this is called Crayola Color Bubbles. And you can see they're actually colored
purple.
bubbles. They're purple. Now, you and I were talking about these. They went back in the lab and reformulated these this year, so it really does come out of your skin. It comes out of your clothes. We tried them out. We covered one of our partners with it, and it did all come out. So it was really great.
I'm going to have to take some convincing for Mommy because
you can see right there on the table.
The girls made a big mess with the original formulation.
Make a big mess, and you know what? They wanted to go back and redo it, and they did a great job.
Good.
Getting outside and playing, really important. This is the hypercharged sky ball. These are from Maui Toys. These are balls that have air and helium in them, and they're designed for little kids to feel more confident at sports. So we've got a soccer ball, we've got a football, and of course we've got a baseball and golf. And what happens is when kids hit them, of course they'll go up to about 300 feet. So they feel really successful when they do that. These are about $14.99 to $19.99.
That's a great idea to put helium in there.
I know, and it really bounces, which is great. I've lost so many of these, but these are terrific. And finally, another great bubble item. This is from Funrise, from the Gazillion Bubbles. It's the Gazillion Bubbles bubble.
It literally
cannon.
is a Gazillion Bubbles.
It is, and it comes with, this is really cool. For little bubbles, we're doing little bubbles. It has solution, it has small bubble solution and large bubble solution.
Okay.
So you can change out the wands to make different kinds of bubbles. So you can have a whole backyard fun, and definitely an outdoor toy because bubble solution is slippery indoors.
Well, kids love bubbles, but and now some of these toys, I'm glad you showed us this one because I've had some experience with some of the automatic bubble makers, and some of them are okay and some of them are kind of flimsy.
Yeah, and we found that there's about a 5% failure rate. So if you get one and it doesn't work, take it back to the store because they will replace it.
A 5% failure rate on it, so you take it home, it doesn't work.
It doesn't work. Take it back to the store because sometimes it is. I mean, it looks like plastic, but it's fairly fine-tuned. But the thing about Funrise is their stuff really almost always works, and the solution is really amazing.
Okay, and tell folks your website again.
TimeToPlayMag.com. You can see all of these in action and us getting dirty. So.
Awesome. Thanks so much. Good to see you again, Chris.
Thank you.
Weather's next. Stick around.